My name is Ashley Raquel, Ashley Rachel, Alexander, divorced of Hatcher, married to myself, and a group of spirits, protection and help. I was married when I was a little girl. Maybe I was a toddler when I realized it. Rick Colley helped me hit my mother, Kimberly, in California. She had 4 bloody slashes on her cheek. My creature pushed her out of the car, out of the Jeep. In broad daylight, she hit the ground. I told her to leave me alone. Mulberry found me, invisibly. He would play hide and seek with me. He smelled like sugar, horses, cans of sweetgrass, and white heroin with dog killer sugar in it. I had to find him when I was 12 and ran away from home. I thought he was my husband. I went through this time travel when I was 15. I died and I woke up in my bed as a teenager. Like nothing had ever happened, but I died somewhere else, and this was my happy body, my happy brain. There was no other place on earth I could continue living. As horrible as life was, being somebody else, somewhere else. I chose to live in Ashley. We finally got the boy named Everything or Philippe out of the way. He punishes me for being pretty. And he tried to take over my eyeballs on my animal because I have 4 quad like the 4 seasons. James Lee, my brother, is marked with that with 4 moles on his hips, like around the world. I have 4 seasons of hair color, 4 quad eyeballs, teal backs red. I have pictures of my animals with my eyeballs. With this other guy. I'm so beautiful. They stole me, my invisible, my soul, everything. Fed me full of everybody else. Make me look different all the time. I was always telling myself when I was younger, I always was, and I always will be what I never was, what I couldn't be, what I always wanted to be, and I always had everything I needed, and I'd always be there for me, and I was coming for me. And I never wasn't without anything I ever was. And that my life ran parallel to somebody's game. But I had the real thing, and they didn't. So don't worry about it. Because I know everything that's going to happen, pretty much. There was a girl I was supposed to save by the time she was 15 for helping me in time travel, but I don't know how to find her. Somebody stole my sexual health, my emotions, making me live off of people that owe me, that have hurt me, done me wrong. like spirit children, Rebecca and Nehemiah tribes, my little cousins. I was a flower girl for my Aunt Wendy. My Uncle David and Aunt Wendy had spirit children of mine, and I got fat. It made me fat in photographs because I'm an honest angel's child. So I have my Uncle David's laugh. That was whiny, spank your hiney, maybe even make it shiny. The sex wine of a person. An orange oil. Iron blood rust. Remover. Punishment for child molesters. Hunting my husband. And then being, having my dead little brother's animal and his soul and mine. People began stealing from me, or my dad, somebody using me more than I was supposed to be. They wouldn't let me have any girlfriends stay the night because I was a little boy. I couldn't look at other girls, but I could kiss all the boys I wanted to. Found out they started putting me in the dogs. I had an invisible that looked just like me. I could sit next to myself and watch me sleep. But to wake up, I had to lay in my body and then I would get up. And then I began finding myself, I only started waking up from the blackouts when my pets were dying. My grandma and them, they tortured all my dogs, and they collect them like codependent, sadistically stuck to me. The state of Kansas got me away from my family after I tried to kill my grandma. I got married. But I cheated on myself. Being date raped and then having sex, I had no choice but to get married or I was gonna die. I hit a semi accident from the Archangel group. I had broken bones in my face, head trauma. I don't know why people stole sex from me and made me not work because there's no reason to live without it. I'd rather have a bullet in my head. It's hard for me to come across and find my roots, the head trauma, my memories and spirit versus brain versus this, and those that lock you away from your brain and steal your soul. I had puppies, wolf dog children, property and possession of them, but people still stole them like pack hunters. They came in, spiritually separated us, made us forced to move in an emergency. There was nowhere to go. Find them, like, blown up all in. I had contracts. I was hoping I would bring them home, but I haven't been able to. They have human organs in the animal bodies. Sometimes people like to rape them, torture them, sell them on the black markets. Use them, kidnap them. My name is Ashley Alexander, double A's. As an animal, My animals know how to say my name to call me. A cobra snake says, and a possum says, and I just say, ah. Like, thinking what it's gonna be like when I finally find my family, my Indian family, and there's an Indian alpha challenge going on for my pups, but to have my husband and what sex is gonna be like, making it work with added rabbits and other things, so has no choice but to work. Or I want a bullet in my head. I was just to tell me it's not even safe to have pets, animals. Every animal I've ever loved or cared about. Not only because other people hurt them and stole them, tortured them, but after they were dead, my protection circle comes through and takes them. Because love is dangerous for me. And the animals all love me. Love is the easiest way to track someone. Hunting. I don't have one safe human child that can connect to me where others cannot use it to hurt me. Somebody's kidnapped my daughters, and I'm waiting for KBI to find them and help them. But I guess I'm a tomcat. I'm a male cat, so I bite when I'm in the mood. And I'm a female dog creature. And as an animal, I can say my name. Ah, ah, ah. Like, ah, I'm scared. Ah, Ashley, ah, ah, scared. Ah, or ah, happy. It's very easy to guilt somebody in the mind. The whole time I had this boy named Everything attached to my brain. He was trying to help me make sure that James and Danny didn't kill me. So I was sick and other people were pulling on stuff on me, but it's time for them to let go now. I never guilted him with me. I never not once made his mind guilty at all. He never saw me. And he will never punish me for being pretty again. Because he's going to see it on this video. To think of an orgasm only surely breaks the neck. I don't know why he treated me like crap and was worried. But he won't do it again. I will take a bullet. If you can't keep me from other people poisoning me, training me, exhausting me, I'm free of their contracts and everything they have whatsoever at all. And now I'm afraid for my children, puppies that are out there. Used to get to me. I gotta find my Indian family here in Kansas. I didn't want to go public, but I have no choice. I'm gonna die regardless either way right now, and I don't know why. And I don't think it's fair. It's not fair to die without fucking having sex. Masturbation is not enough. You people owe me. I had arthritis as a teenager, and the doctor's surgeon report shot, and I did not sell myself to y'all. You were given the ability to pay it back to spare you the embarrassment of being a thief of a little girl that was fucking married, and you tried to kill it and kill them and use it for yourself. You're so fucking disgusting. So goddamn disgusting. We aren't even a member transnational. My papa, Marvin Lee Alexander, when he was questioned by them on what happened, Ashley was supposed to raise herself, he said he had nothing to do with it. He sat in his room. Please quit pushing me with all this freaking crap and making me ugly and sick and blah, 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 blah. Y'all have better things out there in the world you can pay money for and get for free. I'm none of y'all's religion. We've made sure I'm free of all of you. I'm sorry there's slavery in the USA. I'm the free people. But I did ask United Nations to please help me parent and raise United Front style my puppies I have property possession over. Cora, Leia, Anubis, Teal, Tilly Show, which was Samuel Sampson. He is a lion in Africa. Polar bear, sea lion, tiger, black bears, the doll maker, opium dragon. And regrettably, I'm getting old and I'm going to be toothless soon. And I've waited my entire life for no fucking reason if you're not going to be here. To be here and be my spouse and put your thing in here and make me feel good. Put a bullet in my fucking head. I'm ready to leave. I refuse to live my life without me. Life is dangerous enough as it is. Living, doing anything other than sitting here. I like me. I love me. I want my life. Stop withholding sex, pleasures, and physical warm, fuzzy, horny on my body. I need dragons or whatever the hell we can do with it, because I almost had one, but it was another guy who had a child, little girl, tried to trick me on a 20-year contract. Let's not do that in case he's a Kiefer trapper, okay? Some people have a very interesting job. I don't hold it against him at all, and I don't want to hurt his daughter if that's his daughter. And by the way, that level of horny was small-sized. I have a lethal tornado speed. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I'll Bendigo really gets pissed off if we don't finish what we start when starting the mood. So does Saint Nothing, who nearly took Daniel's life for not providing sex in a sex contract of a marriage 15 years later. Invalidating Daniel Hatcher all. Period.